So, Darrel, we have talked a lot tonight about the Secular Therapy Project. I don't want to get the corporate structure incorrect, but the Secular Therapy Project is, at seculartherapy.org. But that's also a part of or a sister to the Recovering from Religion Foundation?
Yeah, it's a sub-program of Recovering from Religion. And I wanted to come on tonight to let people know we've got our annual excursion, and it's coming in September 17 and 19. And it's an opportunity for people to come and just hang out with other people going through some kind of religious recovery. And we will actually have at least 3 psychotherapists there, not including myself. And they're there for crisis or for just talking to people. So you have an opportunity. It's not therapy. We're not pushing that. But it is an opportunity to just help get some ideas about how you can move forward, to talk to other people who've gone through the same thing. We're going to have a great program. I'm going to be speaking on several different topics. Gail Jordan will speak. Alice Gretchen, if you don't know that name, she is a movie actress, and her IMDb is pretty impressive. She will be one of our guest speakers, and she's going to be talking about the neuropsychology of and religion. Her talk is phenomenal. I dare say there are PhDs that couldn't give a better talk, and she's not a PhD, but she really knows what she's talking about. Anyway, it'll be great programming out in the middle of a gorgeous place in the middle of North Carolina, up in the hills, foothills of the Appalachian. In fact, we will be taking a very short hike on the Appalachian Trail as a part of our programming. So anyway, just a great place to decompress, meet other people, hear some good programs. Mandisa Thomas will be there doing karaoke for us. Candace Gorham will be there. She'll be teaching mindfulness and meditation. And she'll be one of the therapists. I could name a whole bunch of people that are going to be there. Well, we will sell out, probably. We did last time. And we have subsidies for people who need assistance. So we want to help people get there. So if you need to go to recoveryfromreligion.org, hit the excursion button and find out, what you need to know. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Christy, for letting me do that.
Yeah, that again.
You have pretzels? We have pretzels in the place.
Well, that's a good request. I think we should. Every therapist should have
every therapist should have a jar of pretzels. That's fair. That's fair.
I like that. Okay.
Well, that again is recoveringfromreligion.org, and we'll make sure, of course, to have links to that in the show notes for the episode. But Darrel, where can people find out more about your work? Of course, secular sexuality falls into that category, but where else might you point people?
Well, they can find my books, The God Virus and Sex and God, on Amazon. They can find me at Recovering from Religion, just Darrel at Recovering from Religion, if they've got a question or whatever. And I'm all over Twitter, Facebook. I'm maxed out on my 5,000 closest friends, I think, but you can still follow me. And I post quite a bit of content around religious trauma syndrome and religious trauma. And that's been kind of my passion the last year or so. Mm-hmm. So you look at those kind of things. Anyway.
Yeah, and then Andy, tell us where folks can find you. You're on the Facebook. You do the Instagram. Where are you at?
I got the Facebook. I got the Instagram. I decided not to do the TikTok. It's too much for me. It stresses me out. I have too much stuff already. But yeah, AndyLaneCounseling.com. I live in Austin, but I can see anyone in Texas with my license. So if you're in San Antonio or Dallas or whatever, I still see clients online. The majority of my clients are creatives of some sort. So whether that's a musician or a writer or an author, or I see a lot of comedians. It's awesome. Seeing comedians is awesome. If you haven't seen a comedian, it's great.
That actually does sound like a career bucket list item that I need to hit.
It's awesome.
They're coming to you to get material. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, right? Yeah, they are somebody's stand-up.
They've actually told me that they said they have material about their therapist. So it's funny.
Yeah. But yeah, there are all these memes about somebody's therapist knows about you. So somebody's stand-up set is about you as a therapist.
100%. So it's a lot of writer's block and creatives and people like that. And that's kind of me. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll say again that, finding the right therapist can be very hard, but it may have just gotten a little bit easier because AndyLaneCounseling.com is a great place to check out if you are here in Texas and if you are interested in talking to somebody. We've had an opportunity here to get to know each other's personality a little bit, and I would really continue to highlight that as an important aspect of this. Of course, there are a number of different types of websites, whether we're talking about inclusivetherapist.com or weglimmer.com or therapyden.com. I mean, all of these different places. I've got a collection of those in the show notes for this episode. So if you are ready to start that journey, Secular Therapy Project, all of these are great places to start. But wherever you start, we just hope that you start. We just hope that you take that first step. And of course, if there's anything that we can do to help here at the show, please let us know. We're sex at atheist-community.org. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the show or to point you towards any resources or anything else that we might be able to help with. I also want to make sure to let people know tonight about tiny.cc/AEN podcasts. Tiny.cc/AEN podcast is the quick link where you can find all of the ACA's content. If you want to catch an audio only version of all the different programs that we offer. I also like to mention the importance of community in these shows. I mean, all of the work that we do, all of these conversations, they're an ongoing kind of conversation. So I hope that you'll find a way to join us, whether that's in the Secular Sexuality Facebook fan group, as well as the, check us out in the fan group. I'm there all the time. People are tired of my dumb hot takes and my silly jokes, but I'd love for you to join us and maybe drown me out a little bit. And then, of course, there is the ACD Discord, the fan-run Discord. That's at tiny.cc/ACD Discord. And beyond that, I want to make sure to mention all of our great secular sexuality merch. You can see my shirt just behind the screen there. You can find those at bit.ly/AEN merch. And with all of that mouthful and all of that information, I want to make sure to save the most important introduction for our incredible crew that was able to get Andy mic'd up and set up for this episode in a very short period of time.
The dinosaurs.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Respect. And wherever Vern is, thank you, Vern.
Yeah. Thank you to all of the people that put this show together. Thank you to all the people that donate and subscribe and do all of the things that help us to stay on the air. I mentioned this briefly last week, but honestly, when Darrel was ready to hand this show over to the ACA, they found me by an incredible stroke of luck. And honestly, I was interested and excited out of a sense of debt and obligation to my community because I had just received so much help and support myself. And I am so grateful to be able to have something to offer to this community. And I absolutely cannot do it without the continuous donations and the support and just the people that make this community up. I mean, just by watching, by joining into the Facebook groups and being a part of the Atheist Community of Austin, you make this kind of thing possible. So thank you so much for everything that you do. And Darrel, with you being here, I feel like I have to hand the responsibility off to you. What advice would you have for people today?
I would say go out and give yourself a big orgasm or give somebody else a big orgasm.